Good morning, welcome back to Single Mom on a Farm. Today is our last day of school. So we are going through our geography workbooks, notebooks that we made, and seeing if we missed things. If there's anything you want to fill in. Like, Tilly had never done the Michigan flag and an animal or landmark. We're just seeing what we want to fill in, and then we're going to play a game to see who can remember different facts about different countries and states in this fantastic geography year. Are you ready? Got yours all filled in?
Yes.
Nothing you want to catch up on?
Maybe.
It's also fun just to go back and look through it and see the composers we studied, the art projects, the different facts we learned about different places. To remember the beginning of the year and everything we learned. For spelling, we just, on the last day, we go through all of the spelling lists and just kind of call out some. How about cherry?
C-H-E-E. Wait. C-H-E-R-Y.
2 R's.
R-R-Y.
Yeah. And just to see, you know, what they can remember. See if they know them. Kind of a review. So I'll just call a bunch out and then we can throw them all away or burn them. Let's see. Mother.
M-O-T-H-E-R.
Okay, good job. I'm going to go look through Andy's and see and do that with him. On the last day of school, we clean out our cubbies. And along with that comes figuring out all the different art projects that we want to save or throw away. There's so many good ones. It's fun to look them over. Sometimes we burn them in our fire if it's a cold day, or we have a bonfire outside, or we'll just throw them away. It is pouring rain, so we will not be having a bonfire. These are the cubbies that we need to clean out and organize and decide to either stick like in our scrapbooks or our portfolios or throw away. So they'll be sort of empty for the summer. We can, you know, just have them free to put in new art projects and things that we're working on. We decided to go ahead and burn the papers because it's really damp today. It'd be nice to dry out the house a bit.
Which one?
We had lunch and now we're doing the final review quiz.
It's a country.
Everyone looks through their notebooks and asks a question. Whoever is the first to call it out gets the M&M.
What country has the money called a krone? K-R-O-N-E.
Was it like Finland or one of those?
No, it's not Finland.
Denmark.
Oh, I guess so.
Yeah, I technically got it right.
Yeah.
I meant Finland or one of those.
I know you said or one of those, so I said not Finland. Yeah,
Good job.
Which one is
You
krone?
get one.
There is one in Finland.
Iceland.
Iceland and Sweden.
Yes.
Okay, no. I know I saw Iceland.
And Thomas's roommates were giving away M&Ms, so that was perfect to have. Brought some home with us.
Which country is famous for chocolate?
Sweden.
Belgium!
Good job.
My first one.
Yay!
Which country has a flag that's red with a flower? Yes.
Good job.
Which country has a city called Olympia?
Has a language that has 12 letters.
Hawaii.
Oh, good job. Oh,
State. What state? It has armadillos.
oh, I do.
Armadillo state?
Oh no, New Mexico?
No.
Arkansas?
No.
Arizona. Okay.
Think Calpurnia.
Oh, Texas?
Yes.
Wait,
Both of the ones that you said were touching Texas.
Which country has the Matterhorn?
Wait. Switzerland?
Our island is in danger, Moana. Real danger. You must find Maui and return the heart to the Fiji. There is no other way to save Matanui.
But my father said we can't leave the reef. I can't do it, Grandma. I'm sorry.
You can. And when you find Maui, grab him by the ear and you tell him, I am Moana of Matanui. You will board my boat, sail across the sea, and restore the heart of Te Fiti.
I can't leave you.
Moana, there's nowhere you could go that I won't be with you.
Are you Maui, shapeshifter, demigod of the wind and sea? I'm
Human.
What?
Maui, shapeshifter, demigod of the wind and sea, hero of men. Sorry. Men and women. Maui is a hero to all. Interrupted from the top.
Hold on. I'm here to...
Of course. Maui always has time for his fans. Chicken. Heart. For your paddle. Here.
I'm not your fan. I'm here because you stole the heart of Te Fiji. And you will board my boat, sail across the sea, and put it back.
It sounds like you don't like me, which is impossible because I got stuck here for 1,000 years trying to get the heart for you mortals. So what I believe you're trying to say is thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, you want this heart? Come and get it.
No, shh, put it away.
Come and get it.
Oh no. Oh no, there's half of the boat. Wow.
Wait, hold on. Those aren't clouds. It's smoke. It's Taka.
Taka sees us. The water's getting too rough. We need to turn back.
It's okay. We can sail through it.
No, turn the canoe around. Now.
We have to keep going.
No, the waves are too big. We won't make it.
My village needs me.
Turn around.
No, I can do this.
Look out. Good job, good job. All right, last day of school is over. The kids did their Moana play. We had a good dinner. We finished our read aloud book, Strawberry Girl. We'll go to the strawberry patch tomorrow and see if the strawberries are ready to pick. Yeah. No more school. Yay, everyone throw your hats up.
I caught her.
Yay. No more school. Except we love learning all the time. We pretty much do school all summer too. It's not as formally. Here are Caitlin's silkies. The silkies have like a lot of hair, fluffy. See on the head? So it kind of reminds me of a llama. Yeah. With a ton of hair and you can hardly see their eyes. And they have feathers on their feet. And they have 5 toes. This one, and they're a lot smaller than regular chickens. Yeah, this one looks a lot like a older silky with like a bigger poof on there. Yeah, the poof. See, and they have 5 toes. There's like 1 extra toe right here. 2, 3, 4, 5. He's so cute. They're so light. Like a lot lighter than even other chicks.
This one's a coat. This one's a cochin instead of a silky.
It's a bantam cochin.
Yeah.
So they're a little bit different, but they're really fluffy too and similar.
Yeah. But they have 4 toes though.
Okay, so you have 8 silkies and 3 cochins,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but they still got the feathers on their feet.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll still be tiny.
He smells so much food, so we take it out, but it's so cute when we stick it in and they all like just come over. And the time we stick it in, they're like all fighting for the top, jumping on it like that. So silly. It's so cute. They love eating out of the top. It's so cute. The little one's like, I want to get out.
So it rained for 3 days straight, so we're finally coming out to check out our garden. It is so wet, but it's kind of fun to see. So everything is up. We've got the little, lots, planted lots and lots of squash. And these are good. So we're gonna mulch around them today. And it's just kind of fun to come out, everyone check out their row and see the different things that are up. Got your beans up?
Yeah.
All right. Nice. Samuel's checking out his over there.
All of the rows.
My row is full of deer prints everywhere. Well, and this is another corn patch area. None of the corn is up, so the crows probably got it. We'll try planting one more time, because the other corn is up that we planted before this patch. Andy's given Thomas a tour of his garden box. It's fun to kind of surprise him with all the work we got done while he was in college. Tilly is planting more sunflower seeds because a couple of hers didn't work. Mine are doing really good. Gonna be great. And Andy's been snacking on his mustard greens.
Watermelon and mustard.
We are hauling some compost manure. Letting the
She's making some soda.
chickens eat all the bugs in there. Got another one. And also hauling some good clean hay that we used to have for Maisie. And starting to mulch our beds so that the weeds won't grow now that the plants are all up. Good job, Tilly. McKenna is staking hers, so we're staking some things. And just trying to tidy up a little bit. She was seeing if they jump out. Hey, hey, hey. McKenna's finding all the little aphids off of the peas and feeding them to the chickens. I guess they're called chickens now, huh?
Yeah.
They're not really chicks anymore.
There you go.
Yummy, yummy. Good job. Well, I thought we would just work for an hour, but it's been like 3 hours. We worked so hard. So we're gonna, yes, good job. We deserve a good job. When it dries out more, we'll come and edge along the outside and blow. But pretty much everybody got the hay in their boxes. And we're taking the weed piles
And this one's got some of the more composted hay on it, but we can add some fresh hay too. And Caitlin made me and McKenna a sweet lunch. Ooh. Oh, I'm gonna read her note. I was going to get lettuce, but then I was like, oh yeah, there's spinach in the garden, so tomatoes to go with your hand-picked homegrown spinach. That is just so sweet. That is so sweet. With napkins and a little homemade bread sandwich and a store-bought bread sandwich. Wow, that is super sweet. Because McKenna and I were the last ones out here when the other ones went in for lunch. Aw, thank you.
You're welcome.
Who's the first to get a shower? All right, thank you so much, guys. Andy, for his treat, is gonna make some honey roasted peanuts. He shelled some peanuts and then poured some honey in a pan with some peanuts, and we'll see. He has no idea if that's what they do. But I love that he's just willing to try. And I try not to make my kids ask for permission for things like this. Like if they just want to try to make a smoothie or a popsicle, or what do you usually make, mint ice cream with the mint that we grow in the garden or whatever, just go do it as long as you clean it up. I ran and jumped in the shower since we've been out gardening all morning. So tell me how they turned out.
Good.
Yay. Uh-oh, they're gonna stick to a paper towel. That's okay. You learned a lesson. But I'll try one. What you got in your other hand?
A popsicle.
Ooh. How did Caitlin make that? Yeah, where's that book? Every summer they get this popsicle book from the bookmobile, so I think they got it yesterday and already making popsicles.
Yeah. They're actually really good. Lots of different, I almost said pinning, popsicle recipes. And we got a lot of bananas, and we're like, ooh, we want some banana popsicles. And we also just happen to have like these vanilla wafers, so like, oh, let's make banana pudding popsicles, and they actually taste like exactly like banana pudding.
Wow,
They're
cool.
Good, like a popsicle.
Good.
Yeah, they're really good.
Now that the school year is over, I'm going to ask the kids what they liked about it, or where they grew a lot, or a fact they remember, or something they're proud of. Anything. What would you like to say, Andy?
I think I've gotten a lot better at the piano, and I've always been pretty good at spelling. I like doing it.
You are a good speller.
And one of my favorite things is to count by 9. You go, though it's just 9, 18, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 18, 20, 30, 40, and then on the other side, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That is a cool trick.
And then you go, so it's 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, and stuff. And I like building stuff with Thomas and measuring and cutting and stuff. While we build, and
like the obstacle course and things that you're building. He's nice to let you help him, and you're nice to want to help him. Great. Anything else?
no.
Good job. You are getting good at the piano, and you're a very good student. He loves to learn. All right, Miss Silly Tilly, what would you like to say about this school year?
I like to read. I've been learning to read it a lot more, and some days I read 3 or 4 books.
Wow, yeah, on the way to pick up Thomas, you read 3 chapter books.
Yep. I wanted to read more, but I couldn't since I didn't have any other ones to read.
You only brought 3 books.
Yeah.
So you would have read 3 on the way home, too.
Yeah.
Great, what else?
I think one of my favorite subjects is geography, and I think my favorite country is Chile that we did.
Ooh.
I did it for a report.
Do you remember anything you'd see there?
I'm not sure.
I didn't study it, so I don't know what there is. Which I'd like to go see if we ever went there.
There's like Treasure Island.
Oh, yeah.
It has there's a Treasure Island in Costa Rica too. Another one that I did for a report for Central America, and they both have a Treasure Island, and it happened to be two ones that I did for a report.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You could go there and get rich then. And you're really good at the piano. You got super good at the piano this year. You already had an excellent handwriting and spelling. And you love art.
Yes.
We didn't do as many art projects as I wanted with the geography countries, but we did some. Some fun ones. And you're a great student. What grade are you going to be in next year?
Third.
3rd grade. Woo! My baby. Aw. Alrighty. Well, thanks for being a good student.
You're welcome.
This is Samuel. He finished 6th grade. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right. And he is 11. And he's in the middle of a book, so he can't think of anything to say. But he's been reading a whole bunch. Yesterday he said he read a 38 chapter book. And then what else?
I read a 34 chapter book and finished the rest of the 38 chapter book.
Oh, wow. I read the entire 34 chapters of one book, and then
I read 14 chapters of a different
14 chapters of another book. So, wow. Good for
This is
you.
about how much the 38 chapters is.
Wow. This is a good age for
I
reading.
did 48, so it could be like about how much is.
So you read 48 chapters in total.
Yeah.
All right, and he's really, really good at math. He's caught up to McKenna in math. And is really good at foreign languages also. Here is McKenna Muffin. You finished 8th grade.
Yes.
Okay, everyone finished an even year this year, right? Okay.
Yes.
I can remember this. And what do you want to say about this school year?
It was really fun, like writing my book and stuff, because we didn't have like language arts books this year, so we just did whatever for language arts. So I liked writing my book that it's about dragons, and like writing letters to like our friends and cousins in Utah and stuff. And I like doing geography. Like I've been kind of wanting to do that because we haven't done it since like I think it was 2020. And so I wanted to do that, so it was really fun doing it this year. And it was fun like making the banana milk the other week.
And that was for Egypt, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Just testing my memory.
And I think that's mostly all.
Great, thanks. Caitlin finished 10th grade. What do you want to say about the school year?
It was fun. I liked it. Oh, okay, here you go. My favorite subjects have always been math and art and reading, if that counts. So I just like playing the piano and the guitar for music. And I like drawing like chickens and dragons for art. And towards the end of the year, then I started doing some science because I was like, I should do more science. And it was actually really fun. I thought that I didn't like science, and it was hard, but it was pretty easy and fun. And I'm already almost like a quarter of the way through the book, even though I just started it like last week or the week before.
Good job.
And thanks. And geography was fun, learning about all the countries and states. And I'm thinking about going to Hong Kong sometime, maybe, or another country. We just got our passports, so I want to go to another country. So it's just really fun to learn about all of them and stuff. And yeah.
Yeah, you might as well. Kylie's overseas traveling all over right now, and Alexis is getting ready to leave in like a couple of days. So Caitlin got her passport. Well, it has to come in the mail still, but maybe she can join them sometime.
Yeah.
And it's a good time when you've learned about the different countries to like go see it while it's still fresh.
Yeah.
Well, great, thanks. So Thomas finished his senior year in December, so he did half a senior year, and then he did his first year as a freshman in college, the second half of his senior year. So what would you like to say about the school year?
I don't know. It was good. I'm really glad that I finished early and went to college. I was able to learn and progress a lot more and whatever. And the college classes were really fun, and I enjoy learning and stuff, and I learned a lot. And so really glad I got that experience and everything early on, and did great in everything, and it's been good.
All right, yeah, he said he got straight A's. He lived in an apartment with 5 other guys. What was your favorite class?
Computer science. And I made a website for that, and that was really fun because I just like making stuff. So yeah, that was really fun. And I also did Oklahoma, which was great too. And a bunch of things. So yeah.
And you're a musical theater major or a computer science major?
Computer science major, and then theater minor.
Yeah, theater minor. Cool. All right, yeah, and he did great and helped other people with the classes. He said computer science, he helped teach it. Thanks. Okay, this is really funny, but we're outside working when we keep on hearing that noise.
It's like little lightning zaps hitting the roof.
I couldn't figure out what it was, and Caitlin went over like that.
Yeah, so I went over and I got like as close as I could. I'm like, it's coming somewhere around here. I looked up at the roof. I saw a little thing like flying from the tree and bounce off the roof and land on the ground, so I picked it up. It's a little cherry seed.
Whoa.
So I'm like, somebody's eating the cherries and spitting out the seeds. And we saw the birds going back and forth from the trees. Oh, that's the source.
See, there's a whole bunch of birds in the cherry tree, and they go over to stick dropper. That's the name of that tree. It's a river birch. And they spit out the seeds on top of our metal roof. It's just been zapping and zapping.
Like that.
Crazy birds. Where are all the birds? Oh, there's one.
There's another.
Okay, well, back to work.
Oh my goodness. Should we scare them out of the tree?
Yeah, we gotta scare them out of our tree. Oh.
Birds eating the cherries. Ooh, look, I saw them.
I ate 5 today. They're just barely getting ripe.
Look at this one.
Is it good?
I haven't tried it yet. Look how dark it is.
Yeah.
Kate picked it for me.
Oh, yay! You have to go up in the tree and spit it on top of the roof. Be a bird. Okay, well, the kids will take care of them.
Ooh, I can reach this one. I can barely reach this one.
Oh, you grew since last summer. Woohoo! So there's just a couple.
I can barely reach this one.
Ooh, Sam.
Couple ripe ones. I ate most of the ones I could find that were ripe down here. Find some more.
Sam, what about the birds?
Yep.
Right there. They're birds eating the cherries. Oh, no. Spitting out the seeds. Yeah, no.
That was what they're doing?
Yes.
That's the silliest thing I've heard of.
Can you hear them? Still?
Yeah.
Andy, they're over there. They're in stick dropper.
Oh, yeah,
Look.
I see some of them.
Look. I still can hear the seeds landing.
Dropper.
No, they grab cherries and fly over there with them and eat it. Well, they gave themselves away. If they just stayed here, we wouldn't have even known. What's
I was
that?
like, yeah, but I had a seed in my mouth, so I was like, yeah, and then spit it out. I could reach to it too.
All right.
I'm gonna look for some more that I can.
Wow. Well, let the cherry season begin. It's a new way to do like the donut eating contest, right?
Yeah.
Jump up and try to catch a cherry in your mouth. I mean, like, bite it off of the tree.
I've always done it, but I've never done it when you have to jump.
Oh, really?
From we just like,
You just get them when they're already low enough.
I can touch it with my legs. But I don't have bug shoot. Oh yeah, like it's not compared to the other ones, but it gives.
Yeah, but it's just a different way because they usually can't
Whoa.
reach it and they try to
He
get
starts
home.
doing that way.
Until he first got up, first fed cherries, and it did not go very far. Until he turned her back, right, and then we went right past her, and went through her hair.
The kids got the birds out of the cherry tree for me. So I was trying to film a video about homesteading, and I could just hear the seed spitting going on the roof. And then they came back to the sandbox. Caitlin is so good to read them her book. What is your book about that you write? Dragons. I could guess it. So, well, thanks for keeping them occupied so I could do that. Wow, these are pretty fancy roads here. I love them. And I would have loved to have a big sandbox like this when I was a kid, and bridges and everything.
I made
You look like you have something to tell me.
this part. I didn't make any of these roads, but I just put this one and by this. See, I made this and then put a shovel
Ooh.
right here, and then the shovel was already here. So then I made it like this, and then they can go around, and then they can choose if they want to go that way or that way.
Great. Can I come play it with you for a few minutes? Before we tuck you in? All right. All right. Well, thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
Gotta get over here, of course.
See, go down here. And then you just, turn around and then